Right now at 5, local schools, businesses, and polling sites are making big changes to prevent more people from being infected with COVID-19.
We've been preparing our response since January. The goal for us is to detect the virus and reduce the spread and impact.
The death toll from the coronavirus passed 4,000 worldwide, and here in the U.S., the vice president says several insurance companies have agreed to waive co-pays for testing. Good evening. I'm Martha Sigalski.
And I'm Greg Wormuth. We have extensive, in-depth coverage for you, but here's a quick look at the big headlines related to the coronavirus here in Central Florida. There are now 2 confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Volusia County. Meanwhile, Orange County leaders say more conventions and events have been canceled, raising the economic losses to $283 million. And state education leaders have asked public school districts to cancel field trips that require air travel.
Meanwhile, Volusia County schools and its polling places are ramping up their efforts to keep voters safe during the primary. Channel 9 Volusia County reporter Mike Springer has been in contact all day long with the schools and elections office. And Mike, what are they doing now to mitigate its spread?
Well, we have early voting going on this week right now, Martha, and the primary next Tuesday. So you'll see some extra cleaning being done at the polling places. Schools will also be doing extra cleaning as well, both in Flagler and Volusia counties. And Volusia County schools tell me that they're also looking at the option of doing some lessons remotely in case they have to close schools. This video from Flagler County Schools shows cleaning crews spraying to disinfect each classroom to protect it from the coronavirus. There are no confirmed cases in Flagler or its school system at this time. Volusia County School Superintendent Scott Fritz says his district is also taking precautions.
We are doing some extra cleanings. Yes, we are. Hard surfaces. We've actually ordered extra hand sanitizers for our classrooms. I've worked with our contractor to make sure that we have soap in all of our dispensers at all times. Just taking some precautions.
The district sent out this advisory today saying it is suspending all field trips involving air travel. It also sent out this survey to parents and guardians to explain the access they have for technology should the district have to close schools and work remotely. With early voting this week and the primary next, Volusia County Superintendent of Elections Lisa Lewis says she's putting a plan into place.
We're trying to put into place, wiping down all the polling booths, the sleeves that are used, and with this election there's only one race on there and they could actually do it face down and we could maybe do away without the sleeves.
Lewis adds people can also use their own pens to fill out their ballots. Both Volusia and Flagler County schools say right now none of their students or staff appear to be affected with the virus. Reporting live in Volusia County, Mike Springer, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
Orange and Seminole counties told Channel 9 that they've taken similar steps at polling sites. Election workers plan to have plenty of hand sanitizer and wipe down heavily trafficked areas often. And Orange County has been undergoing a deep clean over the last 2 weeks, but that didn't stop some major events from canceling in our community. Channel 9's Lauren Seabrook spoke with county leaders this morning. She joins us again live. And Lauren, while some cities and states are calling for no group events, Orange County wants to keep the convention center running as normal.
And Greg, staff at the convention center has been increasing their disinfectant procedures across the campus. They tell me they're actually trying to help reschedule some of the events that are canceling. So far, it's been possible for one, but not for some of the others.
We remain open for business here in Orange County.
That's the message Mayor Jerry Demings wants the world to know. Orange County has screened thousands for COVID-19 and is currently monitoring fewer than 20 people. But even though we have no coronavirus cases here, several major conventions have already canceled.
We have been impacted just like really the rest of America.
Because of all the missed dollars from hotel rooms and expected spending, Demings says the county's economy is already taking a $283 million hit. So he hopes other shows stay on the schedule. The convention center hosted a volleyball tournament last weekend with 45,000 guests and a cheer competition with more than 10,000 people. Neither event had any issues. Right now, the Florida Department of Health is mandating anyone coming from level 3 countries like China, Italy, Iran, or South Korea to self-quarantine. But Demings says international travelers only make up 9% of our visitors. Of the 91% domestic travelers, about 70% drive into our county. So Demings hopes because people are running out of vacation options elsewhere, more will decide to either stay here or drive here, especially for spring break next week.
We're optimistic that we could potentially see an increase in the leisure travel here to our community.
Right now, 15 people in our state have the coronavirus, and now that Florida is under a state of emergency, we have a better chance of getting the help we need. But I'll be putting together a story for Eyewitness News at 6 about why some companies are making employees self-quarantine if they visit states with that declaration. Live in the studio, Lauren Seabrook, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
New right now at 5, Channel 9 got access to a new call center run by Advent Health. The medical group says it's now offering a free phone service for Floridians who have questions about COVID-19. Channel 9's Q McRae takes us inside the facility tonight.
Well, guys, we're currently inside the Advent Health call center, and as of today, it now has a coronavirus information line, and some of the operators are here right now taking phone calls as we speak. The coronavirus information line is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and it serves as a one-stop shop to connect Floridians with resources such as the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention and the Florida Department of Health. Now, Advent Health says this information line isn't meant to get rid of the doctor-patient relationship. It's more of a helpline. You can ask questions and get help, and patients could potentially be referred to the right department and even make appointments.
We just want to know that Advent Health feels like, as a trusted healthcare partner in the community, that it's our role to provide a source of trusted information and navigation through that information to the right points of care, and we're here to do that 24/7 through this call line.
Though the coronavirus information line is new, this call center isn't. It's been around for years, taking calls from people in the community. For now, the information line will be limited to Florida. However, the organization plans to expand the service in upcoming weeks to communities where Advent Health provides services. The number here for the coronavirus information line is 877-VIRUS-HQ. In Orlando, Q McRae, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
And remember, the Florida Department of Health's call center can also answer any of your questions that you have about the coronavirus. The number is up on your screen. The center is now open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
President Trump is vowing to take major steps to protect the economy against the impact of the outbreak. So far, there are more than 700 confirmed cases of the virus in the U.S. 28 people have died and more than 5,000 others have been tested. Officials urging anyone who may be sick not to visit loved ones in nursing homes, while the VA is now adopting a no visitor policy during the outbreak. Meantime, President Trump says he is looking for ways to stop the spread of the virus and to ease the economic pain.
We're prepared and we're doing a great job with it, and it will go away. Just stay calm. It will go away. Everybody has to be vigilant and has to be careful, but be calm.
The president says he is discussing with Congress a possible payroll tax cut, loans for small businesses, and helping the airline, cruise, and hotel industries.
An event aimed at making sure only accurate information is released during a crisis like the coronavirus. Well, it's going on right now in Orlando. The International Crisis and Risk Communication Conference is being hosted by UCF. The idea behind the event is to teach others about crisis communication through presentations, workshops, and discussions. One of the main problems being discussed is the dangers of mixed messages being shared right now.
Well, one of the things that happens, of course, is that everybody seems to want to talk about it, and not everything that everyone says is true. And so the important thing is not to repeat everything that you hear, because when you just forward something or repeat something, you may be giving people misinformation.
Good advice. Tomorrow is the final day of the conference.
And you can receive the latest updates on coronavirus outbreak by downloading the WFTV app on your phone. You can download it for free for Apple or Android devices.